Hello everyone, welcome to the Hypergamous Journey. My name is Denise. At this channel, we talk about dating advice for women 55 and older. I give reviews of my actual dates and just my thoughts and opinions. I share them with you and engage in discussion about dating for the mature woman. If you like this video, any of my others, please like, subscribe, share these videos with your friends, family, women younger and older, and in this age group who you think can benefit from my videos. Today, I would like to discuss marriage from the perspective that I have found from women who have been married and women who have not been married. Well, basically from women who've been married. So what I've discovered, this came about when one day I went roller skating. I am an avid roller skater, and I think I'm pretty good for my age. I've been skating a long time. I started when I was 17, stopped in my 30s and 40s. So around 39, I picked it back up. And so I had been skating on and off for the last 30 years. And then when COVID hit, of course, I stopped. But I went roller skating last week, and a friend I haven't seen in a very long time, years, she rolled up to me and we hugged and everything. And, you know, I met her children when they were like 6 and 8. And now they're like 23 and 24 or 5. Yeah, 23 and 25. So I've known her a long time as a fellow roller skater. So anyway, she said, so what have you been up to? And I have never been the kind that can just say things off the top of my head in terms of not really revealing myself. So I couldn't think of anything. So I said, oh, just looking for a husband. And she looked at me. I said, yeah, I'm looking for a husband. Not desperately, but I'm looking for one. And in my mind, it was just putting it out there in the universe to let the universe know my intention. But her response is what made me smile or laugh to myself without her knowing. She said, oh, oh, and paused. And then she said, oh, I don't want to get married anymore. So this is a woman who is divorced and basically, raised her children. I think their father was in their life, but I guess it wasn't a good marriage. And so, it didn't end amicably for her, or I guess neither for him. And so that got me to thinking, oh yes, this would be a good video. That's what I thought. So when I mention marriage to women, there are usually 3 camps. The camp, like my roller skater friend, the camp of women who've been married and divorced, and they don't want to do that again anymore. And then there's the camp who've been married and divorced and are willing to do it again with the right person. And then camp number 3 is the person who has been married and, well, maybe it's just 2 camps. And it is willing to do it again. That's the second camp. And and then the third camp has been married, but will not do it again. So there are 3 camps. Been married, won't do it anymore. Second camp, have been married, are definitely willing to do it again. And the third camp, have been married and not sure if they will do it again. And then I saw this TikTok video from Rebecca Lynn Pope. I think she and her husband do a podcast together. Very pretty woman and handsome husband. So they make a nice couple. And she did a quick TikTok video that said that women say, I want to be married, I want to be married. And, it's going in sentences on her video. I want to be married. I want to be married. And she said they're saying it like it's a goal, a life goal that they want to check the box for. And she said the women that she knows who talk about marriage, they said they would never do it again. If their marriage ended, they would never do it again. So that got me thinking. I like Rebecca Lynn Pope. I really, really do. But what she said made me want to do this video too. And that is, she said those friends who wouldn't do it anymore, wouldn't do it again. And then she's talking to the women who've never been married or want to get married again, like we're saying we want to get married to check a life goal. So then I thought, well, that might be true. It is a life goal. That's why people get married. Marriage is a life goal. Most people would like to be married before they have children. Most women, not all, but a lot of women would like to be married before they have children. But because we don't know how to date, women, we haven't been taught how to date, how to roster date and not just focus on one man at a time. We feel like our clock is running out. We want to have at least child, whether we're married or not. And so hence, we have a lot of women, single women with one child. That's all they wanted, was to be a mom. They wanted it in the context of marriage, but they felt like, well, if I keep waiting, then my clock will have run out. I will not have any children and I won't be married, because we're not taught how to date and roster date and what to look for besides, nice, compassion, compatible, chemistry, blah, blah, blah. How about money? So anyway, that's what this video is about. Yes, marriage is a life goal. People who get married have chosen it as a life goal. People who get divorced have chosen that as a life goal. It's like, I wanted to be married. I took it as long as I could in terms of whatever you were able to take and tolerate in a marriage of 10, 20 years. And then you get tired and then you're done. And then you want a divorce as a life goal. It's a life goal. However, I have women who did not have to work, take care of children, clean house, have sex, and have 6 roles, ROLES, 6 roles within the context of their marriage. Those women usually don't want to get married anymore. I have yet to hear the women who were able to stay at home and take care of their children, do what they wanted to do while their children were in school, take care of themselves, exercise, go to yoga. Those women, I don't hear them complaining about marriage, even after a divorce. And it could be ugly as sin. But they know how to play their cards so they can get a man who's in that socioeconomic level that will allow them to rest in their femininity even as they mature. Doing philanthropic activities and charities and events and balls and things of that nature. I don't hear those women complaining that marriage sucks and they'll never get married again. But I do hear the women complaining who had to work, had those 6 roles. They worked, they were a mother, they were a wife, they had sex, they cooked and they cleaned. They went to the PTA meetings. They met with the teacher. They did the homework. That's 9 roles so far. Those women want nothing to do with marriage. Absolutely nothing. And maybe even the women who say, maybe I might get married again. Those are the women that I feel have had a lot of roles. So they say, first wife helps build, second wife, second wife, happy life. I think that's it. That's it. Happy second wife, happy life. I think that's it. That's the saying. So the first wife, she's building, she's taking on 6 to 9 different roles. The husband has maybe 3. And she's wore out after 10 years or 20 years in, she's a little on the heavy side. She looks older than her years. So, yeah. So yes, marriage is a life goal. So is divorce. And so is everything else that we decide to do. It's a life goal. Living your life is a life goal. Living your life to the fullest is a life goal. So yes, I say power to the people and the women who want marriage. I'm one of them. And power to the people and to the women who don't. It's all a life goal. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. And please check out those statement journals on Amazon under the Hypergamous Journey.